Okay, this video is about this guy right here. His name is Cedric Lodge, and this is his wife. They were working together. He was in charge of the morgue at Harvard Medical School, where people would donate their bodies for scientific research. And he pleaded guilty to selling body parts. They would take body parts home and they would sell them to people. And he was sentenced to 8 years in jail. And the reason I bring this up is, when I was in medical school, people donated bodies. They kept them in a freezer. The medical students would dissect them as part of their anatomy class. And the bodies were preserved with formaldehyde. They really smelled terrible. It was disgusting. And some people tell you, oh, well, the medical students need these bodies to learn medicine. That's complete nonsense. They don't need them at all. They should not have cadavers in medical school. I say this based on a lot of experience. Okay, I went to anatomy lab the first day. There's 5 of us assigned to a body. Nobody knows anything. First-year medical students don't know anything about anatomy. So they're just hacking the body to pieces. They don't know what they're doing. You can't even really get in there because it's so crowded, okay? Sort of red-hot pre-meds. And nobody knows what they're doing. It smells awful. And I'm like, this is BS. I'm not attending this class. Screw this. I never showed up again to a single class. I got the highest grade in the class, okay? You don't need those cadavers at all. The night before the test, the test, there's 2 tests. There's a written test and there's the in-person test. The attending physician expert dissects out all the bodies, a surgeon, anatomist, and then you just look at everything has a tag on it. You just correspond it in your memory to what you saw in the book. The medical students digging around, hacking away at a body was of zero benefit. All they do is inhale formaldehyde. They don't know what they're doing. It's totally stupid. Okay, so I would say I don't think people should donate their bodies to medical schools. I think it's a bad idea. I don't think medical students should be forced to inhale formaldehyde. They don't learn anything. It's just a stupid tradition. It's irrelevant. Nowadays, it's even more so the case. Back then, we only had, axial CT, transverse section from top to bottom, if you will. Nowadays, you got side to side, sagittal CT scans, front to back, coronal CT and MRI with magnificent detail anatomy. Far, far, far higher resolution than you could ever imagine in a cadaver lab. And eventually there'll come a time, very few percent of students actually go into surgery, imaging-guided surgery, open surgery. And when they do, there's more than enough opportunity to learn, okay? You learn from doing all the routine cases. Like, I'll just give you one example, PICC lines. I put in over 3,000 of them, okay? I did so many I could do them in my sleep. I just say that because if you actually do go into a surgical field, a procedural field, you will do so many procedures, it's just routine. You don't need any cadaver labs. That's complete nonsense, okay? So anyways, this is the way the bodies get treated. They're selling the body parts. And, it's a little bit almost hypocritical because what do they do with a baby when it's been, what the word is? It comes aborted. They chop it up and they sell it. Okay, this though was a betrayal of the trust of people who had donated the body parts. But I'm still making the point that it's a morbid, creepy thing. They stink. It's bad for the medical students. It's a waste of their time. It's not educational. And what a joke. Medical students are cutting up somebody. They don't even know what they're doing, inhaling formaldehyde. And meanwhile, they don't even know about a low-fat, plant-based diet. They don't know epidemiology. They don't know toxicology. They don't even know the basics of disease causation. They try to make them memorize the 10th manifestation of a rare disease, okay, lupus or something, but they don't know anything about hypertension, diabetes, coronary artery disease, atherosclerosis, autoimmune disease, cognitive decline. It's a joke.